literally 1 out of 5. Like literally 1 out of 5. In terms of the alumni, they show up to 1 out of 5 of everything. I try to show up to, at least at this point, 3 out of 5, because I really used to show up to 5 out of 5 as a school student, but now it's literally 3 out of 5 because these schedules are so confusing and they don't update in real time. And then other times I just can't afford to go because I'm just busy doing whatever. But I'm going to assure you, you do not know how painful that is and how painful that was to know that you're the only alumni that gives a bleep about this school that you did graduate from, and then the feeder one that you didn't graduate from, but again, nobody cares. And I think it's really more of an indictment on the schools than it is me, because this is how you know you failed as a school, when you did not inspire these kids to want to come back for anything. Literally. They wanted to leave you as soon as they stepped foot on your campus, or as soon as they took one class. They wanted to leave you as soon as that. I think it's more of an indictment on the schools than it is me. But I have that feeling that a bunch of my alumni friends I got that feeling to an extent. Some of my alumni friends who look at my social media, they are some are definitely cheering me on all the time, telling me, keep on doing what you're doing. The world needs you. You're so positive. But I'm willing to bet you some of my alumni friends are probably laughing their bleeps off at me right now. Actually, I definitely know a couple from the class of 2019 that are definitely doing it. But I got that feeling that, I really don't know. That's just my opinion. Everybody I know shows me love and respect for what I do for the most part. 99.9% of everybody shows me love and respect. But I'm willing to bet out there might be some that of that 1% that they're just laughing their butt off at me right now because they're thinking, why is this guy still on these? Can this guy not grow up? Can this guy not grow a spine? Can this guy not do something different with his life? Here's the thing, to answer that question. I could do something different. I have grown up. Trust me. When it comes to the fact of growing up, it depends. Are you talking about mentally, or are you talking about growing up physically? Are you talking about growing up with careers? Trust me, I do have careers. Might not be the same careers you might have expected me to have, but I got careers, if you were to personally ask me. Growing up mentally, trust me, I am more mentally developed than what I was 2-3 years ago. Physically, I might look the same. And other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you, one of the top things that keeps me going as the ambassador, because I can assure you, I love representing Nice and Valley the way I do. But one of the only things that keep me going with this is to know, if I didn't do this, there will be like I said, if I did not do this, if I did not do this, there will be nothing to get excited about in the future for these kids. And what that means is I'm representing something bigger than myself by being the ambassador, because I'm inspiring school spirit, school pride within these kids. And what that means is, by God's grace, I'm making it that much more easier for them to go to school, that much more happier for them to go to school, that much more focused, that much more disciplined for them to go to school, and with a smile on their face, to attack their reach their goals, to reach their goals, set their live their dreams, set their game plans, and follow them. That's what I'm doing as the ambassador. Mentorship, ministry, music, things that I'm doing as the ambassador, and just in my everyday life and interest. If I wasn't the ambassador, I don't know where these kids would be. I don't know where I would be. And what that means is that being the ambassador has given me purpose beyond belief. Being the ambassador lets me know, especially surrounding myself with these kids that I do of all age groups, it lets me know that I am God first of all, something bigger than myself. And that's one of the top reasons why I'm staying the ambassador. Even though I wish at times I would give this title up and just do anything else with my life. Again, mainly because, like I said, the breakdown that I literally had back in October, asking myself, am I literally just wasting my life? And do I live in a fairy tale world, which is why I do this? But no, I don't live in a fairy tale world. If I did not inspire school spirit and school pride within these kids, then once again, what are you going to school for? Because you can't tell me all these kids go to school because they literally care about what they're learning, and so on. And that's why I do believe a lot of my friends do hit me up and they're like, dude, thank you, God bless, keep doing what you're doing. I thank you for that, because I can assure you, I need it like you don't know, because I'm not even joking. To know that I'm the only alumni from Nice High School that still gives a bleep about Nice High School is not fun. That is more not fun than being the ambassador of Valley Ridge. And the reason why is because I graduated from Nice, and Nice is a high school. And I'm telling you, one of the top biggest problems we have in our society is how many kids got out of high school with absolutely the worst way they could have gotten out. And what that means is, when you literally hear about these lockdowns and these threats and these the war that starts with an S, you know, you're usually hearing about it in high schools, if I'm not mistaken. Not really middle schools. I mean, a couple here and there, but you're morely hearing about it in high schools, if I'm not mistaken. All three of those things, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the point. That's part of the biggest point that I'm trying to make there, is that you've got to start somewhere with the education. You got to start somewhere with the common sense. You got to start somewhere with the reality, somewhere with the mentorship, somewhere with the getting to know people as people. You got to start somewhere with it. Trust me, it's embarrassing to care about Nice the way I do as the alumni. Reason why it's embarrassing, because nobody else cares. So trust me, it's embarrassing. But at the same time, it's fruitful, it's honorable, it's something real. Because I do want all these kids, little brothers and sisters. I want, again, the big brothers and sisters that I went to school with. I want them to understand, when your little brother and sister go to Nice, I want them to know that they are getting stability at that school. Because if it's not going to be offered by the administration, it'll be offered by me when I go there to work there officially. Because I want them to understand, this is about exactly that. This is about the reason why I'm still the ambassador: school legacy, school home. If you don't have those two things, you failed as a school, and no wonder why everybody hates you and wants to get out as soon as they step foot. So what that means is, if I don't represent what I represent as the ambassador, school pride, school family, school legacy, again, only 1% will ever feel that. I'm fighting for 100% to feel that. Because if only 1% feel it, you're always going to have ostracized kids. You're always going to have kids that hate you. You're always going to have kids that want to get out as soon as they step foot. You're never going to heal today's society and culture by just pandering to a 1%. That's how you continuously negatively kill the culture and damn the culture to hell. Again, that is a biblical phrase, so please do not go astray on me with that. But yeah, trust me, I did. I had the breakdown in October, and I'm not even playing with you. When I had that breakdown, it wasn't fun. I literally have a screenshot of myself screaming into the sky, because I was so overwhelmed with, like, God, what in your name am I doing with my life? Because I thought that I was doing your plan, your will. I thought I was doing something that had purpose, that had integrity, that had morals and character and values behind it. But I think I'm just wasting every last bit of everything I have, because think about it. Every other, alumni doesn't do this. Every other alumni doesn't care about their old high school, at least from what I've known, at least from what I know. I mean, I don't ever hear about them, posting. I'm the only alumni that still post about Nice and Valley as passionately as I freaking do. The only time only time I hear people post, only time I hear anybody posting about their middle school or their high school is when they go to that middle school or high school. I don't hear a single alumni ever posting about it. Other than that, they're all about their colleges from that point on, or whatever career that they're in, or whatever family they're now raising. Other than that, they don't give a bleep. I have not seen too many alumni back in Nice for any football games, any basketball games. You freaking name it, they haven't been there. And I'm talking about the ones that particularly still live in St. Johns County School. Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the ones that particularly still live in St. Johns County. God, keep trying to say things so fast, get tongue-tied. I'm talking about the ones that particularly live in St. Johns County. I haven't seen any of them. And I'm like, wait, what? I know they still living, because again, check their social medias. They still live in St. Johns County, but you don't see them. They don't go to anything. But I still go to everything. And that makes me, and I hope enough real people see this to ask themselves, or not just or really, or really to know, this is who I am, and this is why I had that breakdown. Because it's like saying, Nate, are you really one of a kind, or are you just this? Delusional is a better way, or better. The first two words I'm about to say was really sensitive, so I'm just gonna say delusional. That's what and trust me, that's what the mental breakdown made me. That's what it made me discuss with myself. Literally, that's what the mental breakdown made me discuss with myself that entire night, and I guess that entire week. It made me discuss to myself, am I really just that one of a kind with what I do, or am I just that delusional with what I do? Because nobody else cares like I care. Everybody else is on with their free will, with their free life, and they don't care about their high school anymore, nor do they care about their middle school anymore. As far as they're concerned, they went there, they went there / been there, they did that, and they're on to the next stage. Oh, I love myself. I love the impact. I love the growth. But trust me, yes, towards that. Wow. Okay, I just heard myself and I got scared. Okay. Yes, towards that, I'm telling you, it's not fun. And when you're overthinking it and you're picking yourself apart mentally, that it's not fun. And that's what it is. That's what it is. When you're double guessing yourself, overthinking, and you're picking yourself apart with again, picking yourself apart with like comparing and contrasting other people's lives from yours. Because think about it. You can't tell me that some people don't look at me right now and think to themselves, you are delusional. Because everybody else left Nice in the past. Everybody else left Valley Ridge in the past. You can't tell me that I know. You cannot tell me that I don't know that there's people out there who look at me like that. Now, there's also a heck of a lot more people that look at me as like, he is a hope. He is a beacon of light. He is an inspiration. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because this isn't easy. This is not all the time easy. It's like 9 out of 10 easy. But then, like I say, other times I have a breakdown and I'm like, am I just this delusional? Or was I really that special in a positive way? Well, this is 28 minutes, and yeah, I definitely think I explained it the best way I could. I'm not even playing with you, ladies and gentlemen, and like literally, by the way, this video is gonna be cut up. By the way, both will be like 15-minute videos, if not 15 and 12-minute. But that's what it was. I literally thought to myself, was I delusional, or was I, just faithful? That's pretty much another word of saying it. Was I faithful, or was I really delusional? Because I could not tell, and even to this day, to an extent, I cannot tell. To a founding extent, I can tell I'm just faithful. I really, like, trust me, to the founding core of me, I know I'm just faithful. And I see something. It's almost like when it comes to why all these guys in the NFL and NBA don't make the cut, because again, it's bias conformity. And wanting them to get their opportunities somewhere is exactly what this is. It really is just me believing in myself and believing in the future, and that's why I am the ambassador. I need to give these kids something to God first believe in and go into that next school year, with knowing that they're going to get the opportunities and they're going to be treated with love and respect and dignity, and that's exactly what this is. Exactly what this is. I don't want ostracized kids to get bullied and harassed and molested anymore. If anything, I want our schools, to lift up the ostracized kids. Lift them up, as these are, again, some of the most proudest people in our schools. And I mean, these are the people we're most proud of. We're proud of people who don't necessarily fit in with the most traditional things. And we just want to continuously learn and grow with them. Some traditional things you'll never compromise on. I get that. Other things, Try to learn with, build with, grow, and embrace. Love you. Take care.